So every year, I always come up with these like crazy ideas for things that I want to do in the summer, and then by the time it is summer, I never do any of the things that I wanted to do. I don't know why I never go through with anything, but I don't, and it sucks. And ever since I started doing Project 2013, even though the stories that I'm telling are like in middle school, like barely, I'm like in 6th grade right now. Still, all these stories are like reminding me of the things that I end up doing like in a few years, and it's crazy. And it's kind of inspired me for this summer to make it like an awesome summer. Because I don't know if you know this, but I am an adrenaline junkie. I think that's what you call it. Basically, I'm addicted to like having adrenaline rushes. I love it. And I know when I was in 6th grade, I had my first adrenaline rush of my first real adrenaline rush of my entire life. And it was awesome. I had this buddy, his name is Paul. I haven't hung out with Paul in a very long time either, but like me and him, like still to this day, we're like cool, like I love the dude. And I used to invite him down to my shore house every single summer, and there was a year where something happened that I will just never forget. Because even though we were in 6th grade, we did this thing, like we thought we were total badasses because we snuck out of the house. Like we could have just easily just walked out the front door because everyone was asleep, but we were like, no! Too simple. What we have to do is open our window and climb out of the house in the most dangerous way possible. So we did that, and we were just gonna walk to the boardwalk. I don't know what was going on at the boardwalk. Nothing interesting at midnight, probably. But we were walking to the boardwalk, and we were on this road that just goes straight for about like 5 miles. And it was really quiet. Like you could hear the ocean like right in the background, and it was just really quiet and peaceful, and it was awesome. So we're walking on this road. There's not a single person awake right now, and then we noticed one car really far out in the distance with its high beams on. And it starts driving really close to us, and then it turns off the high beams, and first thing we thought was that we were gonna get drive-by shot, which was terrifying, but you know, so we just kept walking, and the car just drove right by us, just kept strolling along. I got a text message, but yeah, so that happened. And then as the car kept driving away, we turned around, we were looking at it, and then we noticed it made a U-turn, and it started following us, which was absolutely terrifying. So the first thing we did when we saw this mysterious car with no headlights on start following us was we ran off to one of the side roads. Like this was the main street, and then like all these side streets were like this that had houses on them. So we just ran to the first possible neighborhood, and we started hiding between the houses. And then this car pulled into the street that we were on and parked the car, and we heard 2 dudes get out and pull out some flashlights. Then I got a glimpse of the car and I realized it was like the town police, which is I guess kind of relieving to know that they weren't gonna like kidnap us and do whatever they were gonna do. But yeah, so we have these cops now that are looking for us for whatever reason. Most likely because it was like past midnight and we were in like 6th grade. But we're hiding between these houses, and these cops are just looking between each 2 houses and then just going to the next 2 and looking between them. So we didn't really have anywhere to hide, so we were just kind of sitting there like waiting to be found. And then like right before they were about to look between the 2 houses that we were between, Paul tells me that he's gonna make a run for the beach. And at first I was gonna be like, no, don't do that, because if you do, we might get away. So then I realized, you know, it's actually a good idea. So literally like seconds before the cops like were gonna look between the houses, we kind of caught them off guard and we just sprinted out and just headed for the beach. So instantly the cops were like, what the fuck, why are these 2 little 6th graders running away from us? Let's shoot them. They didn't say let's shoot them, but they started chasing us like fucking cop style. And then there's like that little path like right before you get onto the beach, and then there's like a little hill, and then it goes over, and so we're running on this hill. We're like ahead of them by like 20 feet, and as soon as that path ends, we like slide right onto the sides and we hide behind a trash can. And since it was dark, they ran right by us, which was insane because when I look back on it, it does not seem like that would work, but it was basically pitch dark. So that was lucky for us. Then we ran back onto the beach and sprinted home as fast as possible, and we never got caught. Which probably pissed those 2 cops off like a lot, because, you know, that must be embarrassing to get showed up by like 2 6th graders. But that was one of the first times that I ever had a really crazy adrenaline rush. So guys, what is the craziest thing you've ever done in the summer? Also, what are some things that you plan on doing this summer? Leave all your stories and ideas in the comment section down below. And guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below. If you missed my last video, make sure you check that out. It's going to be right there, where I talk about wrestling the #1 state champion wrestler in my weight class. Which is an interesting experience. I think you guys will like that. But guys, that's really all I've got to say on it, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next Monday. Peace.